It was not pretty, and it had the makings of a very frustrating night, especially for this show. The Lakers turned the ball over 21 times for 27 points, but Derek Fisher, the Lakers win the fourth quarter, and they win an ugly one, big game, James, over Philly, and also the Warriors lose. So they pick up a game there, and they are in ninth place now by a game and a half.
Ugly wins are acceptable.
Especially this time of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it was sloppy. And
a fun game.
I think we were talking about, I think D-Fish was talking about it pregame, how the effects of, 3 days off can go either way. And I think the Lakers were really just discombobulated a little bit. The turnovers are indicative of just not being sharp. But, we'll take this win. It's a sloppy win. Hey, that's it. We'll take the win.
No Embiid. It's just one of the games the Lakers probably thought they could kind of flip switch maybe on this one.
No, I don't think so. I think they understand the sense of urgency that every game matters. Yeah. It just was one of those weird things at this point in the season to have a game on Monday and not have another game until Friday. It just throws you off just a little bit. Just from a timing perspective, you actually get some sleep that you normally don't get when you're playing every other day. And so just your body clocks off. Guys, free afternoon without game for a couple of days. Yeah, you get around the golf in, you running errands like you actually feel like an everyday person.
Doing the honey-do list?
Yeah, honey-do list. And then all of a sudden, you got Tyrese Maxey coming at you full speed on Friday night. And it's difficult. So just the turnovers, I think, are indicative of, active Philly defense. But most of the time, guys, it's great. That many turnovers is more mental, just not being as sharp as normal.
As James said, not sharp.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when your offense is not sharp, like the Lakers tonight, you got to turn to the defense. And they held Philly to 34% shooting. That'll work. That'll help counteract the 21 turnovers you just pointed out, D-Fish. And this is the first time the Lakers have held a team under 100 since December 7th. So it's been a while since they put together a defensive effort like this. As you said, good standings news for the Lakers. They're now a game and a half up on Golden State. They still got to play the Warriors in a couple weeks, but a good win for the Lakers. It's not going to be on the year-end recap on they can stream of all the great Laker highlights, but still take the W. As James said, you'll take any W at this point.
The Philly's defense, while like AD did an excellent job of, it didn't negatively impact his efficiency, but it did throw off the overall timing and rhythm of fluid Lakers offense. The turnovers kind of came from stagnant offensive possessions, ball kind of going to AD, knowing that crowd was coming, but not as much ball and player movement. So for AD, the 2020 opportunity, phenomenal. Almost 12 times to have done that is incredible. His ability to read the situations is also incredible, not forcing his own offense, which leads to shooting 10 out of 16 from the field. But I think the Lakers continuing to find ways to balance featuring AD without standing around and just feeding him on the block that allows defenses to load up in that way. That's going to lead to hard offense over the course of time.
Yeah, I mean, if Embiid's out here tonight, and he's still a ways away from coming back from meniscus surgery for the Sixers, maybe it's a little more energy. Maybe AD is like, all right, I'm going to have he had a very good game already. Again, very good game for AD. He helped the Lakers stay above the fray on a night where their offense just was not fantastic.
Brad, let's take a look at that monitor over there. I'm going to show you guys the standings right now, updated as of this moment after the Laker win. The Warriors lost to the Pacers, who will be the Lakers' opponent coming up twice here in a week, starting with Sunday at home before they go out on that 6-game road trip.
And the Suns' last 10 games are really, really difficult. Very good teams, all playoff-bound teams. So I think the Lakers, if the Lakers do well in their last 10, they might be able to catch that Suns team. If they tie them in the standings, the Lakers get the nod because of the head-to-head tiebreaker.
Just 12 games left, big game. I mean, obviously you'd love to move up in the standings, but bottom line, you got to be playing good basketball.
You want to be playing. You want to do both. If you can, you control what you can control, which is winning by playing good basketball. If you can move up you can move up. If you're not going to move up, you want to be playing the best basketball these next several games, going into whatever position you're going to be in.
Those are the only things that you can control, right? Is, you know, controlling your destiny, protecting home court, you know, playing good basketball, whether you're 10, 9, 8, 7, and up. Most of that is irrelevant if you aren't the best version of yourself that you can be at this time. The Lakers still hobbled guys out, not near necessarily what their peak will be, but that is most important at this time of year.